As Dewey and Misty shared their water cycle journeys, they didn't notice that they were starting to evaporate again.
It's getting hot in this ocean. Here we go, again.
In an instant, the droplets were once again drawn upward, rising as vapor into the air. It was not long before Misty poured down this much-needed rainwater in a very hot and barren place. The sun was scorching, the air was dry, and nothing but a vast, sandy desert could be seen for miles.
Where is everybody? I feel so lonely and drained. No wonder there are so many people in the world that don't have fresh water like me.
Misty was now part of a cactus plant, sitting in the middle of the desert. The cactus was working very hard to store water so that it could survive in the dry desert for a long time. Misty started to become a little impatient.
I wonder when this cactus will transpire. It needs to help me get back into the water cycle. I can't stay here forever.
Transpiration, like breathing, happens when a plant releases water vapor back into the air through their leaves and stems. Misty was hoping that the cactus would exhale.
I won't be transpiring for a while. I need to conserve my precious water and would never think of wasting it.
Well, I'm glad they're not being wasted, but won't I just drain down into the soil anyway?
Oh, not this time. You see, I have a special way of shriveling up my roots when it gets really hot. We all need to find ways to save the water that we have.
It was many weeks later when the cactus fell asleep in the middle of a cool night, relaxing the pores on his stem to finally open and release a few drops of water. Misty finally floated as vapor back into the air, hoping to reunite with Dewey. It wasn't long before she tumbled and plunged, raining into a large hole dug deep into the ground.
Where am I? Did someone say the word well? I wish Dewey were here. I wonder why all these people are lining up with their buckets.
They've come here to get fresh water.
Oh, Dewey, it's you. I guess wishes really do come true if you wish in a well.
Many of these people have walked for over 6 hours to collect enough water for their families. Plus, now have to wait another 5 hours in line to fill their buckets.
Bring me little water, Sylvan. Bring me little water now. Bring me little water, Sylvan. Every little once in a while. Bring me little water, Sylvan. Bring me little water now. Bring me little water, Sylvan. Every little once in a while. Can't you hear me calling you? Can't you hear me now? I need a little bit of water. Every little once in a while. Bring it in a bucket, Sylvan. Bring it in a bucket now. Bring it in a bucket, Sylvan. Every little once in a while. Sylvie, come running, bucket in her hand. I will bring you water fast as I can. Bring me little water, Sylvan. Bring me little water now. Bring me little water, Sylvan. Every little once in a while. Every little once in a while. Every little once in a while.
But I thought we were everywhere. Isn't the earth 70% water?
Yes, but 96% of that is
salt water found in the oceans. People need fresh water to survive. Thanks to Ryan Railjack, wells are being built so that people can get fresh water. Willoughby, here he comes now.
Ryan Raljak was a very special boy who was sitting in his grade 1 class when his teacher explained that over 800 million people worldwide have no access to clean, safe water. People were getting really sick because they didn't have clean water to drink, so Ryan decided to do something about it.
My story is really very simple. I started doing extra chores, speaking to service clubs and school classes to raise money and awareness so that I could build my first well at Angolo Primary School in Uganda, Africa. That's how my little grade 1 project became Ryan's Well Foundation.
Ryan's Well Foundation now sets up projects to build more wells. Ryan has touched a lot of lives.
Some families are lucky. They can turn on the tap for drinking water, fill a bathtub, a swimming pool, wash their car, or even water their garden. Right now, nearly 1/5 of all people on Earth do not have access to fresh water like you. How is this possible?
Thank you, Ryan. Oh, here I go, soaking into the ground again.
You go ahead, Dewey. I'll catch up with you later. I want to write in my diary before I forget everything that I'm learning. Dear Diary, wow. I knew that we were important, but I didn't realize how much of us is needed to make things. For instance, it takes 185 liters of water to make just one glass of milk. The cow needs to drink water, the plants that the cow eats need water, and then the water is used to make the glass of milk. And it takes 147,000 liters of water like us to make just one car. Well, I better sink in so that I don't lose Dewey again.